right now.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bogdanovic. Second chance shot. Fires the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Paul with it. That'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Suns on top, up by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. There's some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Hey, yo, front him!
Now, here's Williams. Knocks it loose. The rebound by Shamet.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Here's Paul. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, BA, I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
You're open.
Outside Paul. Here he goes. Banked it in off the glass. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
Deceptive speed from Paul there. You never know what he's going to do.
Here's Wright. Oh, McGee with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. Both teams will make substitutions. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And yep, it's good.
Well, John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Booker can't get it to go.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Young drawing the double team. It's Herder on the wing. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
To the middle. It's Shamet on the wing. Outside Johnson. It's Booker on the wing. Lots of room. Yep, that one goes. Booker's got his first points of the game.
Such a creative scorer as Devin Booker. Look at him just checking out the options and scoring that time.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Now here's Booker. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Fires at the elbow. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Young misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And now the Hawks on the break. On up the court. Offensive board. Now here's Young. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Hits the trifecta. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. To the inside. Johnson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And the D has to respect Booker's passing ability. Fantastic at finding guys in their spots.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
He can't get a shot to go this quarter. Might want to get others more involved.
And Biyombo slams it home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Young. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Suns on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. The Hawks trailing.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Pass to Herder. 6 to shoot. Here's Young. Plenty of space. He nails it, and we're tied. Young's got 6.
This is Trae Young's game right there. Rise and fire, and these shots are helping out the offense.
Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Ooh, in a tight game, high percentage looks become even more valuable.
The kick out to Young. No one near him. Not going to go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Down low. Outside Booker. Wing shot on the way. Atlanta with a rebound. Paul with a steal. Bridges with it. And it's Young picking him up. Inside. Outside for Booker. Crowder outside. It's Bridges on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And it's good. 2 points. Give him 8.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Here's Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ayton's got 6.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Fades back. The shot comes out. And Phoenix the other way now. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And here's Paul. He's got 6. Pass to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Over right. Booker can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's Wright. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Down low. Outside Paul. The 3. Ayton draws the double. 5 to shoot. Tries again. Here's Paul. Capella with a block. They retain possession. Goes up again. Capella with a rebound.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Hunter, good.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
To the inside. Out to Bridges. Pass to McGee. Now Paul. Looking to end this cold spell. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Williams.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Capella with it. And he can't jam it through. 23 seconds left in the third quarter here. Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Paul's got 8 points.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Here's a Kongwu. Hauled in by McGee. There's the 3. No good there. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Suns ahead, up 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Suns leading.
Hey, give CP3.
Outside Paul. Back to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bridges. Here's Crowder. Outside Paul. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Now Young. Pass to Okongwu. Out left to the wing. And here's Collins for 3. The kick out to Young. Lets it go from deep. The Suns clear it.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Outside Paul. Here's Biyombo. Clock at 6. Here's Bridges. Stolen by Collins. Outside Young. And it's all from three-point range.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Paul. Driving to the basket. And it's good for 2. And the Suns lead by 3. Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trae Young does a nice job of coaxing the defense. Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Timeout called, the Suns. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Cal Bridges for 3.
For 3, Bridges hits a 3-pointer.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Stolen by Bridges. This one for 3. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. Here's Young. That's tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Atlanta ball. Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
From deep. And the 3-pointer goes. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
And Crowder with the jam.
Timeout.
Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. 1:57 left in the 4th. The Hawks making a switch here. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
That's got to feel good. A guy who can score, stepping up and hitting buckets, as important as that one.
Now here's Young. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Nails it from 3.
Trae Young, so fun to watch that smooth stroke.
Get going.
Pass to Ayton. Now here's Crowder, guarded by Young. And here's Paul. Shot clock at 6. Bridges outside. Here's Paul, guarded by Young. Baseline Jay. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it.
Atlanta ball.
There's 1:12 left in the 4th.
I see him. Set up. No.
Pass to Collins. Takes a 3. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Booker.
Come on.
6 to shoot. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Young. Pass to Hunter. Right side Young. Oh, Ayton with the block.
Oh,
Jump
man,
on,
it's
jump on.
7-1.
Good.
Not
You
a
two
good
players.
idea to challenge Ayton there.
And here are the Suns now. Right side, Young. To the middle. Here's Collins. Money.
Assisted.
And maybe not the first guy you think about. Collins in the clutch.
Phoenix timeout.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, Kevin Herter.
Right side, Booker. Over Herter. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. Pull.